Well, it hurts with every heartbeat. Well, welcome back, everyone. Yep, that is right. Today I'm taking a look at my top 5 Robyn videos. Well, since I've been done with her discography for about a couple months now, I felt that it's time to go through my top 5 favorite videos from her and just go through them. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the countdown. Starting off at number 5, I of course have Ever Again from her 8th album, Honey. Honey is her most recent album, but it's still a pretty good one. I had quite a fun time getting to review this one a few months ago, and Ever Again was one that had stuck with me from way before I even started reviewing her music. This one is a pretty fun song, and the video for it is really good too. Of course, for anyone who is curious about the video, I wouldn't have to give a quick not safe for work warning, as this one did have bit of nudity in it. So, just a fair warning for those who want to go out and find this one. But overall, it's a pretty good music video, and it just shows how imaginative her music videos can be. Of course, at number 4, we of course have Call Your Girlfriend. Body Talk albums are probably my second favorite album. Well, yeah, from her. Of course, I do classify her 7th album as kind of one album, but with that out of the way, I really did enjoy these albums. Even though I was critical of the 7th album just being every song that was on the previous two, I gotta say, Body Talk had some really good songs on it, and of course, Call Your Girlfriend was a pretty good one, and it was great to see that one had a music video too, as personally it was one of my favorite songs, and it was one of my favorite videos for that one. It's a very simple music video, but I think that's what makes it really appealing in my opinion. It's not overly flashy, it's just her dancing on her own with some cool effects and some cool lighting. That's all it is, and that's why it's my number 4 pick. Of course, after that, we're heading to her 4th album with my number 3 pick, Dream On. And I gotta say, her 4th album is probably my favorite album that she's done. There's so many good songs on this one, but personally, one of my favorites was definitely Dream On. This one has a really good music video, as the message I got from the video was never to judge someone based on their appearance, and I think that's a really good message to spread in the video. The video just kind of feels like it's just about not judging someone based off their appearance, which again is a really neat message. And other than that, the video is a really interesting one, and I don't know how popular this one is, but it definitely deserves all the attention it gets. Of course, we're heading back to Body Talk with my number 2 pick, and that is of course Dancing on My Own. Dancing on My Own was actually one of the first songs I actually found from her. That and Call Your Girlfriend. But Dancing on My Own, I feel like it's better than Call Your Girlfriend. And the music video is interesting too. It just kind of feels like it's about kind of going through like some heartbreak, and you find out that your ex is with someone else. That's kind of the vibe I got from the video. Of course, Call Your Girlfriend kind of feels like someone finding a new love. Well, that's what I got from that. But anyways, I still think that this was a pretty awesome video, and is one of the ones I would definitely recommend for anyone who is starting to listen to her stuff. Of course, before I go on with my number one pick, I gotta say that I should give an honorable mention to Indestructible, as while I cannot place on this list, I think it was a pretty interesting video. Same thing with Electric, a song off her second album. I gotta say that one was pretty good too, but I don't like as much as the others. Of course, with that out of the way, this is my number one pick, and it is, of course, With Every Heartbeat. For those who've seen my review of this album, and probably the review of the first album, it should be obvious that this one probably would have been my number one pick. But for those who, are confused, this was actually the first song I've actually found from her. I actually found this one through GTA 5, and it became a song that stuck with me, and I started listening to it a lot more and fell in love with it, and this was the song that made me want to actually review her albums. So I owe that one a huge thanks. And even though I've gone through her entire discography, I gotta say, this one still remains to be my favorite song and music video from her. It's a really good video, and I love the effects that are on this one, and I just love what this video does. Just the thoughts behind it. It's a really interesting video, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who's never watched it before. I don't want to give spoilers, but this is probably up there with some of my favorites. But that's really all I have for today. I personally think that this was fun to get to review her albums over this past year. I had a ton of fun with it, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more music reviews. But until then, that's all I have for today. So goodbye everyone, and stay safe.